Somewhere, a cruise ship security officer is telling their friends, "You won't believe what someone tried to bring on board today." This video is proof they are not exaggerating. Someone tried to bring a full kitchen appliance on board. Someone brought an item so absurd that security had to call over their supervisor just to confirm what they were seeing. And number one, I still can't believe someone actually tried this. These are real items cruise ship security has confiscated, and you're not going to believe what people think that they can get away with. If you've ever been through cruise ship security, you know they screen your bags. X-ray machines, random checks, the whole TSA experience. Except you're boarding a floating hotel instead of a plane. Most people pack clothes, toiletries, sunscreen, normal vacation stuff. And then there are these people. The ones who looked at the prohibited item list and think, it's more of a suggestion. The ones who pack like they're preparing for a reality show where the challenge is, can you sneak this past security? Spoiler alert, no, you can't. Here are 10 real items cruise ship security has confiscated, and trust me, it gets wilder as we go. A full power strip with 12 outlets. Not a small one, not a basic one, a 12 outlet industrial power strip. What were you planning to do? Run a data center from your cabin? But I need to charge my phone, my tablet, my laptop, camera, backup camera, GoPro, electric toothbrush, hairdryer. Stop! Just stop. You're not Tony Stark. You don't need this much power. The ship has outlets. Your cabin has outlets. You don't need to turn your stateroom into Best Buy. Also, the ship is literally surrounded by water, and you're still a fire risk. Security took one look at this thing and was like, absolutely not. An iron. A full-size household plugs into the wall iron. This is literally on every cruise line's prohibited item list. Every single one. It's in the email, it's on the website, it's in the app, it's probably tattooed on the booking agent. But sure, let's pack it anyway and act surprised when security takes it. But my clothes will be wrinkled. The ship has a laundry service. The ship also has an iron in the laundry room. Security confiscated it faster than you can say, but I didn't know. Handcuffs. Yes, those handcuffs. This is surprisingly common on honeymoon cruises. Newlyweds pack their fun little plastic handcuffs thinking, what happens on the cruise stays on the cruise. Except security has other ideas. According to multiple cruise lines, handcuffs, even the novelty ones, are prohibited items. Security sees them on the X-ray and suddenly you're having a very awkward conversation in the terminal. They're just for fun. Sir, we believe you, but also, no. The policy exists because real handcuffs can be used to restrain people, and cruise lines draw a hard line on anything that could escalate a situation. Even the fuzzy pink ones. Okay, especially the fuzzy pink ones. Some passengers report getting lucky and security letting them slide. Others end up in the naughty room explaining to a very unamused security officer that it's their honeymoon. Hey, nothing says romance like your spouse explaining handcuffs to cruise ship security while 200 people wait in line behind you. A George Foreman grill. A George Foreman grill. Yes, that George Foreman grill. The set it and forget it infomercial legend. This person looked at their packing list and thought, you know what this cruise needs? Indoor grilling. Can you imagine the X-ray operator seeing a George Foreman grill on the screen and just sighing? Hey man, it's for healthy eating. Hey man, there's a fitness center. There's a salad bar. There are grilled chicken options at every meal. You don't need to operate a personal grill in a 200 square foot cabin. Also, and I can't stress this enough, fire hazard. You're on a floating hotel with 4,000 people and you want to operate a heating element in your cabin. You're not George Foreman. You're not a boxer. You're not even grilling champion of your neighborhood. Security confiscated it and probably still talks about it at meetings. A portable space heater. You know, for when the Caribbean gets too cold. When those 85-degree days with ocean breezes just aren't cutting it. This person looked at their packing list and thought, better bring backup heat for the tropics. Sir, you're going to the Bahamas, not Antarctica. Your cabin has climate control, adjustable temperature, a thermostat. But I get cold at night. Then close the balcony door, put on a sweatshirt, ask for an extra blanket. Don't bring a 1,500-watt fire hazard into your cabin. Security saw this and probably thought it was a joke. It was not a joke. Confiscated immediately. Pepper spray and a pocket knife in what can only be described as tactical gear. This person packed for a cruise like they were preparing for the Hunger Games. But what if there was an emergency? Sir, the ship has security. The ship has a crew trained for emergencies. The ship has protocols. What the ship does not need is you to play action hero with a can of mace. Maritime law is very clear about weapons on cruise ships. Very, very clear. The answer is no. Always no. Hey, it's just for personal safety. Sir, you're on a cruise ship with 4,000 witnesses and security cameras everywhere. You're fine. Security confiscated everything and probably flagged this person's file with a giant red stamp. This is the cruise equivalent of showing up to airport security with a sword. Not happening. It was never going to happen. A portable washing machine. Yes, an actual washing machine. Someone on the Carnival Valor packed a Cuppet portable washing machine in their suitcase. This person planned their embarkation like Vin Diesel planning a heist in Fast and Furious. One more load, one last wash. Except instead of stealing cars, you're smuggling a washing machine from Walmart. Well, security found it, called them to the naughty room, and they had the audacity to complain about being treated like criminals. Ma'am, you tried to smuggle a washing machine onto a cruise ship. The ship has laundry rooms, multiple laundry rooms with washing machines. But I didn't want to have to pay. It's $7 per load, $7. But laundry's where you go full tortito? I live my life one clean shirt at a time. The story went so viral that Carnival officially added washing machines to the prohibited item list. You're literally the reason there's a new rule now. Someone's entire spice rack. Not a small bag of favorites. The entire collection. We're talking oregano, basil, cumin, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt, Old Bay, and everything bagel seasoning. This person packed spices like they were about to film an episode of Iron Chef, Cruise Ship Buffet. Sir, you're on a cruise ship with 15 restaurants and a 24-hour buffet. What are you seasoning? The complimentary room service? I just don't trust their flavor profiles. This is like going to an Italian restaurant and bringing your own pasta. Sir, they have pasta. Security saw it, gave them a look, and just let it go. Too confused to even argue. An inflatable kiddie pool for their balcony. Let me say that again. Someone brought an inflatable pool to put on their cruise ship balcony. You're literally surrounded by ocean. The ship has multiple pools, but apparently the ship's 3 pools, 2 hot tubs, and splash pad weren't enough. Someone really looked at their 6-foot balcony and thought, you know what would fit there? A pool. Some people said it was genius. A portable playpen for kids who aren't potty trained and can't use the ship pools. Others said it was their own personal lifeboat. Either way, this is peak I paid for this cruise, so I'm doing whatever I want energy. This is the cruise ship equivalent of bringing your own chair to a furniture store. Did it get confiscated? Still unclear, but the fact that it exists is wild enough. A full espresso machine. Not a small travel coffee maker, a full countertop espresso machine, complete with milk frother, grinder, and what appears to be an entire bag of coffee beans. This person looked at cruise ship coffee and said, not good enough. I'm bringing my own cafe. Sir, there's complimentary coffee available 24/7, multiple locations, different types. But I'm very particular about my coffee. Particular enough to pack a 20-pound appliance, but not particular enough to just order espresso from the ship's cafe? The ship has baristas, professional ones. Security saw this, and I guarantee someone said, you have got to be kidding me. Fire hazard, heating element, prohibited item. Confiscated faster than you can say double shot, no foam. That's a $400 espresso machine now living in the cruise ship security storage. Cruise ship security has literally seen it all, and they are tired. Every cruise, every embarkation day, someone tries to bring something absolutely wild on board. Let me save you the trouble. The prohibited item list exists. Use it. It's on the cruise line's website, in your booking confirmation. They literally send it to you multiple times. Just give it a quick skim before you pack. Future you, not the one explaining the portable washing machine to security, will be grateful. Plus, you'll get to judge everyone else's confiscated items without the embarrassment of your stuff being on the table. What's the wildest thing you have seen someone try to bring on a cruise? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear your stories. If you found this video helpful or at least entertaining, hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more cruise content coming your way, and if you want to support the channel, check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.